lot of you know me because I've been on the grand jury, but no longer on the grand jury. I live in Cartago, which is within the Olancha Community Service District, which is the Olancha Fire Department. And I'm here to talk to you about what I think is a critical situation. As of June 26th, the Olancha Fire Department has ceased providing emergency medical services. There is no EMS in our district. I don't have time right in this forum to explain the background of how we got to this point, but I have written up a timeline, and if any of you are interested, you're welcome to a copy of it. But I would say that, in brief, after Chief Benbrook, Chelsea Benbrook, left the department at the end of June, the board swore in a new chief. He was a volunteer firefighter in the department. This individual is not an EMT and has absolutely no experience or knowledge of EMS. The department currently has 2 certified EMTs. Both of them are inexperienced, realistically, and not qualified to respond as lead EMTs on medical calls without an EMS supervisor and further training and experience. So, there is no EMS response in Olancha, in the district. What this means is 80% of the calls in the Olancha district are for vehicle accidents. Another 10% or so are medical calls. So, the vast majority of calls require an EMS response, and it's not there. And I want to make the point that this does not only affect the residents of Olancha and Cartago or other places in the district. Every resident of Inyo County and every visitor and vacationer who drives that stretch of highway on 395 is affected by this. The next accident, and it's not a question of if there's going to be a next accident, right? It's just when. That next accident could be any of us or any of your family members, right? And if you are involved in that serious accident somewhere on that stretch of highway, you are depending on mutual aid from Lone Pine Fire Department, from Liberty Ambulance out of Ridgecrest, basically, or from CAL FIRE. Liberty Ambulance has an agreement to respond as far north as Little Lake. Lone Pine has sort of stated that they don't want to respond further south than Olancha, and that leaves a good stretch of highway with no EMS response. And even in the areas where Lone Pine or Liberty will respond, or CAL FIRE, it's subject to availability. You know, they might be on another call.
We have a 3-minute time limit, and
Okay.
This is an important topic, and I want to talk with you further about it offline. We can't respond in public comment.
Right.
But I will say that the county is well aware and is
That's good.
working to try to support in every way we can the situation. And it's also replicated almost identically out in Tacoma.
Yes, I'm aware of that, and I'm glad to hear that you're all aware of it. I'll leave this up here if you want the
Yeah.
background and the rest of my address, if any of you want to read it. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks, and sorry.
That's okay.
Mr. Chairman, just thank you so much for highlighting that, and Chair Kingsley's correct, it's a major topic of discussion. I would also highlight at our NCC committee meeting last night, it was a major topic of discussion.
I
And
heard.
also, yeah, so
I'm glad to hear that.
not falling on deaf ears, and thank you. Yeah.
I also want to thank you guys as the grand jury.